finally, after so many years, Sally's a sophomore in high school, and she actually has a boyfriend. I mean, he's perfect for her, and they're obviously going to be soulmates. They're going to last for forever. She's lost a couple of friends on the way. Well, she's actually lost a lot of friends, but it's okay because her and her boyfriend are going to be together for forever. Well, her senior year rolls along, and her boyfriend end up breaking up. And as graduation approaches, all of her friends are talking about all of their memories in high school, and she starts to get upset because all of her memories included what's now her ex-boyfriend, and it really starts to depress her, and she starts to regret it. We've all been there. We've all walked through the hallways of jail, otherwise known as high school. We've all experienced the anxiety and the stress of taking exams, doing homework, and even trying to impress the people around us. It's got to be one of the most difficult and frustrating times of our lives because not only are we trying to graduate, but we're trying to fit in as well. I feel qualified to talk to you about this topic today because I experienced it firsthand. I didn't date when I was in high school, and I ended up graduating at the top of my class, and I ended up having memories that could last a lifetime with friends because I wasn't worried about a boy. The purpose of my speech is to persuade my audience that not dating in high school can be beneficial. I'm going to explain to you today how refraining from dating in high school can better your focus on your schoolwork, help you to have more fun, and can also redefine what most would consider normal. To start off, dating in high school may seem great, and it could be great, but it's actually been proven to be a huge distraction when it comes to school. According to the article, Does Dating Affect Grades? By Rose Welton, the University of Florida IFAS extension site says that teens face a strong pressure to date in high school based on their peers, and most aren't really emotionally ready for a relationship. A relationship doesn't just come together because they're meant to be. It takes a lot of time and energy, and that time and energy comes from something else in your life, and it will take out of high school studies. Most teens that are in young love want to spend every living second talking to or being with their loved one, and that tends to distract them from homework, schoolwork, and even studying for a huge final exam. In fact, Barbara Greenberg, PhD, says that young teens who start dating at a younger age are more likely to drop out of school compared to those who date at older ages. Some high schoolers might be able to take the pressure of dating in high school and doing their schoolwork, but try adding on other activities like clubs, sports, choir, etc. It starts to pile up, and having a boyfriend's going to distract you from things that are more important at the time. School. And with that being said, refraining from dating in high school can really help you to focus more on your studies. Now that I've told you how refraining from dating in high school can help better your focus in school, I'm going to tell you how it can also help you to have a little bit more fun. Being in a relationship can be fun, don't get me wrong. I'm in one now after 4 years of being single, and it's a lot of fun. It's really exciting. But what I've noticed is that being in a relationship really correlates with your emotions. For instance, if you and your boyfriend get in a fight, you're going to be one of two things, sad or mad. And that's going to affect not only your day, but it could affect your whole entire week. If you and your boyfriend get in a fight the week before prom, he decides he doesn't want to go anymore, what are you going to do? Well, you can't go with friends because you lost most of them being in the relationship and ditching them. You're going to miss one of the most exciting times of your high school career, prom, and that's really upsetting. The Ugly Truth, Pros and Cons of a High School Relationship by Shelby Ross says that dating in high school can have its positives, but there are just as many cons. She says that teens begin shutting out their parents and their friends and because they're more worried about their boyfriends. And this can really lead to a lot of missed fun opportunities, like a rad, once-in-a-lifetime high school party. Now that I've told you how refraining from dating in high school can help you to have more fun, I'm going to tell you how it can also help redefine what most would consider the norm. Now, admit it, we all want wanted to be in a relationship in high school. I mean, it was considered normal, and if you weren't in one, there was obviously something wrong with you. But why does that have to be right? Perhaps being single can redefine that. Aditi Gupta says in the article Negative Effects of Teenage Dating that teens really don't understand how to maintain a relationship, much less be in one. I mean, dating is more of an experiment for them and has nothing to do with actual love. Most of them don't end up being together anyways. Why does dating in high school have to be normal? Why can't being single in high school be the norm? Refraining from dating in high school can show other teens that dating isn't the norm and you can have fun being single too. I did. In fact, being single should be considered the norm. There's a lot less stress, there's more focus, and there's a lot more fun. I'd like to remind you that we've all been there. We have all walked through the hallways of high school, and we've all been in that situation where we wanted to be in a relationship. But with a relationship comes a lot of stress and a lot of frustrating times. It takes energy and it takes effort. And that's something we've got to be prepared for, emotionally, physically, and mentally. I feel qualified, like I said earlier, to talk to you about this topic today because I experienced it firsthand. I was single for 4 years of high school, and I don't regret that one bit. I ended up doing more than I could have even imagined while also having amazing memories at the same time. I'd like to remind you that the purpose of my speech was to persuade my audience that not dating in high school can actually be extremely beneficial. Today I explained to you how refraining from dating in high school can help better your focus on schoolwork, can help you to have more fun, and can also help you to redefine what most would consider the norm. So remember, before you go get into a high school relationship, or before you allow your son or daughter to get into a high school relationship, try to consider the pros and cons. Will it create more stress or less stress? Will it be better for me or worse for me? Think about that before you get into a high school relationship.